Good evening. Today we will start with the civics chapter, that is Judiciary. We have heard about the name, we have in India the rule of law. Rule of law means same punishment for the same crime. Means if the circumstances are same, if a worker has murdered anybody and if the president also murdered anybody, then the punishment should be same, regardless if the circumstances are almost the same. कि जिसने भी जैसा भी क्राइम करा है, अगर उसको ये कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे कि he was a highly placed officer or he was a very poor person. So it means the laws apply equally to all persons, irrespective of their caste, sex, gender, whatever. And to enforce this rule of law, rule of law लगेगा कैसे? We have the judicial system. मतलब there are the mechanism of courts. Like if anybody violate our law, if anybody violate the law, if anybody violate our rights, we can approach the court. So, and if we set up the courts, we have 3 different levels of courts. At the apex is the Supreme Court. At the second level there is the High Court, and at the lower level there is the District Court. Districts are presided over by a district judge, and each state has the High Court, which is the highest court of that state. So we have 21 states because Punjab and Haryana share a common High Court at Chandigarh, and the 7 northeast states, like the 7 sisters, have a common High Court at Guwahati. High Court, like Rajasthan, if we talk about Rajasthan, we have the High Court at Jodhpur and a branch established at Jaipur. And 2 states like Punjab and Haryana have a common High Court at Chandigarh, and the 7 northeast states share a common High Court at Guwahati. And at the top, Supreme Court, located at New Delhi and presided over by the Chief Justice of India. High Court, Supreme Court at Delhi, presided by the Chief Justice of India. Supreme Court has 25 judges plus 1 Chief Justice of India. The decision of Supreme Court is final, and we have the appellate system. Means if we are not satisfied with the decision made by the different levels of courts are connected to each other. The decision made by district courts, if the party is not satisfied, he can appeal to the High Court, and if the party is not satisfied with the decision of the High Court, they can appeal to the Supreme Court. But the decision made by the High Court are binding on the lower court, and it's very important that suppose a district court has given the decision in favor of A. We can take the example, if the district court has taken decision in favor of A party, party B applied it in the High Court against the decision of the district court, and the High Court made the decision in favor of party B, then the decision of district court would be null and void. Plus This is the appellate system. And if we talk about independent judiciary, so the first point is there is the separation of powers. Means we have three organs like legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature and executives, members of the parliament, they could not interfere in the work of the judiciary. Second, the judges of the High Court and Supreme Court are appointed though by the President, but they can't be removed by the President. They can be removed only by the impeachment process. Removed by the impeachment process. And now our impeachment process is the same like president को भी अगर अपन को impeach करना होता है तो same process we have to pass the resolution by 2/3 majority present and voting. और उस पर एलिगेशन लगते हैं, उसके बाद वो दे एक्सप्लेन देयर एलिगेशन, तो एज सच हम इम्पीच नहीं कर सकते हैं. एंड प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट भी ऐसा नहीं कर सकते अपने विश से उन्होंने किसी को भी अपॉइंट कर दिया. देयर वाज अ सर्टेन प्रोसीजर, देयर वाज अ सर्टेन क्वालिफिकेशन थ्रू व्हिच दे आर अपॉइंटेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ द जुडिशरी? सो normally the work of the judiciary divided into the following: dispute resolution. Dispute resolution मतलब dispute को solve करना. So this provide a mechanism for solving disputes. किसमें disputes हो सकता है? Citizen between citizens, person between person, government between citizen. हमें गवर्नमेंट से भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, लाइक से द रेजिडेंट डॉक्टर्स. टुडे अगर हम आज की बात करते हैं, रेजिडेंट डॉक्टर्स हैव अ प्रॉब्लम विद द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड बिटवीन द टू स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. लाइक there's a problem of chambal waters between the Rajasthan state and the Madhya Pradesh state and between the center and the state government. So ये सारे decision are solved by the court, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं डिसीजन हम किसी का तो मानना होगा, तो वो डिसीजन जो सॉल्व करते हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट उसको सॉल्व करता है. एंड द सिटी एंड द डिस्प्यूट्स बिटवीन द सिटीजन्स एंड द सिटीजन एंड द गवर्नमेंट आर सॉल्व्ड बाय द हाई कोर्ट आल्सो or the district court also. A dispute between the citizen and citizen. Second, judicial review. Judicial review means the judiciary has the power to strike down particular laws passed by the parliament if it believes that they are the violation of the basic structure of the constitution. मतलब ये कि कोई भी पार्लियामेंट कुछ लॉ बनाता है, लेकिन अगर वो लॉ लगता है कि इट वाज अगेंस्ट द प्रोविजन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, देन दैट लॉ कुड बी made null and void by the Supreme Court. And the third is enforcing the law and upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights. Means ये कोर्ट का काम है कि कोई भी लॉ बन गया तो उसको अपहोल्ड करे, मतलब उसको एग्जिस्ट रखे. कैसे एग्जिस्ट होगा? अगर कोई लॉ वायलेट कर रहा है, दे कुड पनिश द हु हैज वायलेट द लॉ. प्लस हमारे जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स हैं, वी हैव द 6 फंडामेंटल राइट्स, एंड इफ एनीबडी कुड वायलेट द फंडामेंटल राइट्स, देयर इज अ 6th फंडामेंटल राइट, दैट इज वी कैन अप्रोच द सुप्रीम कोर्ट इफ आवर फंडामेंटल राइट्स आर वायलेटेड. So it was the main duty of the court to enforce fundamental rights. Thank you.